Hey, Mr. Breeze, look what I got.
An empty box?
No way, it's chocker.
Hey, it is full. Hey, maybe it's just the meeting they don't like it.
Did I enjoy it?
Oh, yeah, you're in stitches.
That'll do, Otis.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're just having fun at the patient's expense. Matt, I don't want to alarm you unduly, but there could be some spinal damage.
Otis,
Sorry.
this is serious.
Yes, it's serious. In fact, I would say that Matt will never walk again.
Otis, outside now. Look, I am really sorry about this.
Sorry. It is not a spinal injury.
Look, the man can't feel his feet.
The man hasn't been able to feel his feet for a while, Doc.
Excuse me?
I'm a crip. Have been for years.
So what about the accident? You said you were skiing.
I ski sitting down. I'm on the paraplegic ski team.
Well, nobody told me.
Whoops, sorry. Did I neglect one small detail?
It's my arm I'm worried about. I can't race like this.
Yes, I'm going to get onto that straight away, and I'll deal with you later.
You ready, man?
You bet.
Ballet's for geeks.
You will heavy metals for meatheads.
So what's it called anyway?
The Nutcracker.
Well, what is it? Some X-rated feminist thing?
He can't be one of mine, can he?
It's famous, Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky? Wasn't he in the Dead Kennedys?
We'll see you later.
Have a wonderful evening.
You can't just let them go.
Some people like ballet.
I mean, you can't just let them move out.
It's entirely up to them.
Don't wimp out.
They're leaving of their own free will. We can't interfere.
We can try.
Not so long ago, you were begging me to get rid of them. Why the turnaround?
Well, things change. I mean, it's been kind of fun having them round. And Johnny's a dude.
So you keep saying. Look, Nick, if they want to move, it's entirely up to them. There's nothing we can do about it.
So you keep saying.
So how's the workload now, Kirsty? More manageable, I trust?
Much better, thank you.
Yeah, how's Waverley doing?
She's different.
Oh, she's keen. I liked it.
Yeah,
Oh, I hear there's a room going at your flat.
that depends.
Waverley'd make an excellent flatmate.
I didn't realise you were moonlighting as a letting agent.
Yeah, well, it can't be much fun for her with me and Alex. She'd be so much better off with someone her own age.
Sorry, Dr. McKenna, but no.
Well, if you change your mind... Oh, honey, how's Chris doing?
Well, he's getting there.
Oh, it's excellent.
Don't even think about it.
What?
Getting him back on the shop floor.
Well, I am going away next week.
The man needs his rest.
Yeah, but if he did feel up to a couple of shifts, you know...
No, Michael.
Can I borrow a cup of sugar?
Sure, come in.
You're too kind.
You're looking better, almost human.
Oh, wow, flattery will get you everywhere.
So how's the life of leisure? We're all very jealous of you down at the salt mines.
Great, wonderful box of fluffies. Actually, I'm bored, Rigid.
We can't have that.
Yeah, so spill. Give me all the goss from the House of Pain.
Ooh, excuse me.
We need to talk.
Donald, how's it going?
Order. I might have guessed.
Guess what?
Thought you had better taste.
What?
I think this is the part where I say goodnight. If you need anything, you know, bucket of cold water, just give me a yell.
What is your problem?
This thing you've got going with your neighbour.
What are you talking about?
Very cosy, very opportune.
Oh, the man's just had a nervous breakdown and you think I'm having an affair with him.
Then who is it?
There is no it. I'm not sleeping with anyone. I just don't want to sleep with you. Copy?
That doesn't make sense. We had a great team. There must be a reason.
There is. I don't want you. How's my new recruit shaping up?
Princess Rebecca? I get the feeling that bedpans and blood samples are beneath her.
Is she not pulling her weight?
Ah, she's doing a bit, just lacking in the enthusiasm department.
Well, give the girl a chance. She'll fall into line. In fact, I have just the thing to get her motivated.
Matt Turner will check out his arm in theatre tomorrow.
Hey, lucky you didn't try operating on his legs, eh?
Yes, Otis got me there. I still don't like his attitude, though.
Oh, I know what you mean. Cheerful and positive. Give me cynical and depressing any day.
Hey, speaking of cynical, where's your boyfriend?
He's gone to a party on the other side of the world.
Some party.
Well, not exactly. It's great granny's 100th.
Whoa, rock on guy.
Excuse me, honey, you needed a triage, suspected hip fracture.
I'm all right.
Ah, for you.
What's all this?
Bedtime reading for your IV exam tomorrow.
Can't I just wait for the movie?
The book is usually better in my experience.
Thanks.
Hey, babe, I'm out of here. Are you gonna be home for dinner?
I wish. I've got a SWAT for this damn test.
I'll save you some.
Thanks.
Stuff room.
Biggs, Chris,
Hi.
what are you up to?
I've got a pile of stuff to do, actually.
Ah, pity. I was hoping you'd have dinner with a bored and lonely ex-drug addict.
Well, when you put it like that, where should I meet you?
Kennedy's? Soonish?
Okay, I'll see you there. Bye.
Oh, the debonair Dr. Fife twice in one evening.
I've got a fibula to pick with you, Warner.
I'm on my way out. You're welcome to share the contents of my taxi, so long as I don't have to share the contents of your stomach.
You're not going anywhere, so long as you hear me out.
Can I have the abridged version?
I know why you're doing this.
Doing what?
Revenge. Stealing those women from me all those years ago.
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about.
I know you're having an affair. You and Grace, you bastard!
Let's hear it for the new featherweight champion, Donald Deadeye Fife.
So there we are, the thriving establishment of Kennedy's.
Way cool, Auntie Alex. This place is so sophisticated.
We like to think so.
Hi, Lionel.
Alex, Waverley, your good health.
Where's your skinny social working soulmate?
Oh, poor chap's gallivanting around Europe courtesy of Mama. Wouldn't that rot your socks?
There go the profits.
You waiting for someone?
Flying solo, I'm afraid.
I thought you might be meeting Kirsty. I know you two are close.
Yeah, good buddies, me and Kirst.
Yeah. She's so cool. So stylish, you know, so urban.
Urbane.
Pardon?
I think you mean urbane.
Yeah.
But hey, you're right. She's a top chick.
Yeah. I wish I was more like her.
Oh, here's to the Kirsty Knight fan club.
Sorry, I got a bit carried away.
You've got a fertile imagination, I'll give you that.
So there's really nothing going on between you.
In a parallel universe, Grace and I might be red-hot lovers. In this one, neighbours.
You know, this is the first time I've ever been dumped.
Well, the abominable Dr. Fife finally gets his comeuppance. Karma, I'd say.
Yeah. Rub it in, why don't you? What I want to know is, who's she seen if it's not you?
How do you know she's seeing anyone?
Why else would she dump me?
Oh, hell, I don't know. Snoring, body odour, halitosis, complete and utter boredom.
Thanks for the sympathy, Chris. Truly overwhelming.
Sorry, pal, but the psychiatrist is out. Unlike someone else I could mention, this boy's got a date. I'll tell you something for nothing. This rampant paranoia of yours is a waste of time.
How do you mean?
If Grace says there's no one else, then there's no one else.
Darryl.
I know, I'm not supposed to be here, but I thought, with all that super ovulating, well, a girl's got to eat. So, egg fouillon.
All right, you can come in on one condition. No more bad yolks.
Oh, you crack me up. Okay, eating. You've got to keep your strength up, especially if you're doing this donor thing. You don't mind me talking about it, do you?
No, not at all. Chen's are desperate for a child. I can help.
So, what about the risks?
You're not going to try and talk me out of this, are you?
It's just also brave new world. Isn't it open to all sorts of,
All sorts of what?
well, abuse?
Excuse me, but that's my clinic you're slagging there. I'll have you know it's an abuse-free zone.
I hope so.
Well, my hormones have been in a frenzy for days. There's no way I'm backing out now. But I do appreciate your concern.
My pleasure. All set for tomorrow?
Tell the truth.
No. Oh, there's nothing to worry about. Dr. Rupada may not be the next Billy T, but he's a gnarly surgeon who'll have that wing fixed up in no time.
You better be right. Supposed to be training in the States in a few months.
Is that for the Paralympics?
Yeah.
Oh, where are you training? Winter Park, Colorado?
How'd you know?
Oh, I did some fundraising for paraplegic sports a while back. I've tried to keep up ever since.
Well, if I make it to Colorado, I'll send you a souvenir beanie.
You're on.
Sorry, I'm late. Babysitting Donald Fife through a midlife crisis.
Ooh, anything serious?
Grace dumped him. Ha!
Oh dear. You know, for someone who's been out of circulation, you're well up with the action.
I'm not so good at the old hermit crab routine. Every so often I have to scuttle out of my cave and mingle, otherwise I die of boredom.
Personally, I would kill for all that time off.
Yeah? You want to know the highlights of my day? Counselling sessions and going to the gym. Talk about the last train to Dullsville.
Doesn't sound that bad.
I was so desperate, I actually contemplated cleaning the flat. Fortunately, I was saved by a fascinating natural history program on the lesser spotted warbler.
Ah, but if we're talking sheer unadulterated boredom, I think I've got you licked.
How so?
Oh, don't get me wrong, I do appreciate you getting me the job, but it can be so tedious.
Occupational hazard. Shall we,
It gets worse. An evangelistic Carmen Roberts preaching about the joys of nursing.
Yeah, Carmen tends to suffer from delusions. You know, she's actually convinced that nurses run the place.
Well, she may have a point there.
Oh, not you, too. 2 OJs, thanks. Well, luckily, the good news is I shall soon be available for regular reality checks.
I don't get it.
The return of the good doctor is imminent, Tara.
Hey, you should be at home concentrating on getting better.
Well, you know what they say about the devil in idle hands.
Chris, I just don't think it's a good idea that you're back at the clinic so soon.
Back among all those evil drugs, you mean?
No, that's not it. Look, it's just you don't need the added stress.
I can hack it.
If the real estate agent calls, tell her to try me on the mobile, eh?
Sure, see ya.
Serious house hunting.
Yep. You ready?
And what's it to you?
If we leave now, we can walk to school together.
Sorry, no can do.
You're a real snob, you know that?
Hello? Yes, this is Johnny Marinovich. You're calling about the house? Well, when do you need to know by? I'm sorry, I need more time than that. Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to let it go then. Okay, thanks. Bye. Too easy.
Hi, Kirsty.
Hi.
I just want to say one thing. I'm so sorry.
About being late.
That too. But mainly about your old boyfriend, Fred, wasn't it?
Greg, you heard.
Losing him like that. And to your flatmate too. That's really awful.
Well, I can think of worse things.
I can't. Like what?
Like brainless, interfering busybodies knowing the intimate details of your life.
Yeah, that must be really terrible. You seem a bit upset. Tea?
That'd be lovely.
Ouch, who rattled your cage?
The receptionist from hell. Somehow she knows all my deepest, darkest secrets.
Oh, you've been playing kiss and tell again, Kirsten.
Well, somebody's been spilling the dirt. Big time. You just can't trust anyone.
Oh, Waverley's not a bad kid. Look, I know she can be a pain sometimes, but she means well. And you know she's totally crazy about you.
It makes my day.
Hello, Kirsty.
Oh, hi. If you're looking for Waverley, I think she's in the staff room.
No, actually, it's you I wanted to see. I hear you've offered my niece a room. I'm sorry, but I'm dead against it.
Could you run that past me again?
I don't want Waverley moving into your flat.
I don't mean to be rude, but I think you and Dr. McKenna should work on your routine.
I don't follow.
Well, first of all, Uncle Mike is all about begging me to take Waverley, and now Auntie Alex is ordering me not to. I mean, a girl could get very confused.
And where exactly would Michael be hiding right now?
I think he's in his office.
Thank you, Kirsty. Perhaps you could come up later.
What for?
To clean the blood off the walls.
You wouldn't read about it. The house has gone to someone else.
Oh, well, don't worry, there'll be others.
True, but it looks like Min and I will have to impose on your hospitality for a bit longer.
I'm sure we can cope.
You honestly think so?
Well, we're both adults. We should be able to handle the situation. It's not like we have to avoid each other.
I thought you were avoiding me.
I could say exactly the same thing about you.
I'd be quite happy to stay on, so would Manny. But after what's happened, moving on's probably the best idea.
There's no hurry, honestly.
Michael in?
Yes, but he's...
Yeah, you too, Raymond. Yeah, look forward to it. See you soon. Bye.
What are you playing at?
Little golf, actually.
I was referring to my niece, the one you're trying to evict.
I'm doing nothing of the sort.
According to Kirsty, you had the thumbscrews out trying to convince her to take Waverley.
I promised Raymond's son a bed. Ray is a good mate. I can't let him down.
Ray's a big noter in some flash Asian hospital, you mean?
Manila, actually.
You're just trying to butter him up.
Nonsense. I'm trying to help out a friend. You've got your oddball relatives, and I allowed my friends.
That's it, isn't it? You have never liked my family.
Oh, come on, Alex. That's hardly fair.
You'd sooner run a mile and spend time with my relatives. Not good enough for you, is that it?
Utter rubbish. The point is, Waverley wants to go flatting. And let's face it, it'd be easier all round if she did.
Oh, would it?
Of course it would. It's not as though she exactly fits in around here.
And you'd rather turn her out into the streets?
I would not be turning her out into the streets. She wants to...
I'm sorry about that. It was unforgivable.
I feel terrible.
You? What on earth for?
You and Uncle Mike fighting. It's all my fault.
Don't be silly. Michael and I fight all the time. Honestly, we do. He didn't mean what he said, by the way.
I think he's right about me moving out. It's probably for the best.
You are staying right where you are.
Please, Auntie Alex, I really want to go flatting.
I don't think it's a very good idea.
I'm a big girl now. I've got a good job. I could get somewhere close by and visit you every day.
I'm just not...
A trial period, please.
Well, if you're sure you could... I suppose we could run it by your mother.
Really?
But I insist on inspecting the premises before you move in. I can't let you live in some old dive.
Thanks, Auntie Alex. I won't let you down, I promise.
So Nielsen's in Florida.
Taking Herbal Planet to the people.
Hope he doesn't get eaten by an alligator.
Highly unlikely.
Never mind. Do you actually ever go to school, or is that uniform just to fool your mother? Free period. Another one. Freedom's a beautiful thing. No, Nick. Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. Shakespeare, right? Christopherson. You know, that house I was after, it fell through. Oh, bummer. What's the matter? 2 lit sections supposed to be on page 18. There is no page 18. Or maybe the guy who numbers the pages screwed up. More like page 18's been ripped out. You don't have to move, you know. I mean, things are cool at home.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
Like what?
Like nothing.
Have you and Mum had a bit of a fight?
Not exactly. Quite the opposite, in fact.
You and Mum?
No, Nick, we're not an item. We just had a little misunderstanding. Close but no cigar. I'm sorry if this upsets you.
No way. I reckon you and Mum are making an awesome couple.
You do?
Hell yeah.
Look, I was wondering if you could run this up to the 4th floor, please.
Good as done.
We don't have a 4th floor.
Oh, we know that, but does Otis?
So this is how doctors pass the time now. It wasn't like this in my day.
So what does bring you back to the chop shop?
Terminal boredom. I am intending to lunch. Would you care to join me?
I would love to, but I'm due in theatre. Hey, if you want to pass the time away, Mr. Skirt's back. You could pay him a visit.
Oh, what's wrong with the old codger this time?
He's got a broken hip.
Thanks, but I prefer my company younger and better looking. I wonder what Bex is doing.
There's a word for that. Cradle snatching.
That's 2 words with a hyphen in the middle. Besides, she's not that young. We've been through a lot together.
Mate, it sounds like the old patient falling in love with the doctor syndrome.
Mate, when it comes to affairs of the heart, I wrote the instruction manual, remember?
Hello, Kirsty.
Darryl, I thought you might want to talk to me.
Why would I want to do that?
My 30% cut on the face mask?
I thought it was 25.
30.
I'll get back to you.
No.
Pardon?
Here and now, 30%.
Oh, you're a hard woman, Kirsty.
Just send me the contracts.
Yes, yes, yes. Sorry.
It's perfectly all right. Good news. Oh, a minor victory. Have you been here all night? You must know that stuff backwards by now.
I wish. I went out for dinner with Chris instead.
Oh, so Casanova made you a better offer, did he?
Sorry?
Why, you wouldn't do dinner with me? What's Chris got that I haven't got?
It is nothing like that. We're just good friends. He was a bit long in the tooth for me.
So who are you saving yourself for, Macaulay Culkin?
Oh.
Look, Bex, you got men falling all over you. You can take your pick.
Frankly, Kirst, I would rather go skydiving. It's much safer.
Morning, Rebecca. You ready for Judgment Day?
Yeah, I guess.
Good. You can take your IV test at the end of the shift.
Hold me back.
We need to talk.
About what?
Relationships.
Who is she?
not about me, stupid. It's about you.
Well, I'm not having a relationship.
Precisely. But you could be.
Oh, really? With who?
Well, isn't it obvious?
No.
Johnny.
You think I should go out with Johnny?
Well, why not? I mean, the guy's a dude, and he's got a cool set of wheels.
Thanks, Nick, but I grew out of my James Dean fixation a few years back.
You know what I mean?
Look, Johnny's a nice guy and everything, but you're completely barking up the wrong tree. It's not even a possibility at the moment.
You sure about this?
Positive.
So how are you feeling?
Weird. Like I'm on the wrong end of the stethoscope.
Thanks, Carmen. I can handle it from here.
You sure? After last night's performance, I'm beginning to have my doubts.
Yeah, sorry, I was out of line. I understand if you don't want to go ahead with the procedure.
Only if your hands are too shaky. Right then, let's get on with it.
I'll scrub up. This isn't the time.
Just a minute, I want to see. Yeah, it is. You see, the last egg delivery went so well, they've ordered another batch, and they're very keen on an Asian angle this time. So it's perfect timing.
It's not that simple.
The patient's ready and waiting. What's half a dozen eggs between friends?
It's a question of ethics.
Ethics didn't bother you last time.
Will they bother me now?
Hey. You can't back out.
Can't I?
Imagine what would happen if the authorities found out that a certain fertility specialist was removing eggs on the sly and flogging them off in the black market. Now that doctor would surely have, how should I put it, omelette on his face? And he could kiss his career goodbye. Now, you and I have an agreement, and there's one thing I can't stand, and that's when people break agreements.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place, yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see.